Hello, my name is Ryan Dietz, and I'm a solutions consultant with Adobe. And this is how your higher education institution can ride the experience wave to deliver a much better experience to your students. You may think you know Adobe, possibly for the Acrobat update that comes up on your desktop, or when you use Photoshop to send your friends a cat meme. But really, Adobe's toolset extends beyond the Creative Cloud. Introducing the Adobe Experience Cloud. It's a platform that makes up the digital framework of student transformation. Tools specifically designed to create a more personalized connection with your students and alumni. But more on that later. In fact, Adobe for years has been helping the top companies in the world deliver a better customer experience through web, mobile, email, and other channels. But now we're getting started in higher education. And right now, I'm going to turn it over to someone very familiar with this transformation. Stephen?
Thanks, Ryan. I'm Stephen Marshall, Department Chair of Media and Communication at East Tennessee State University. I'm also an associate professor and have been teaching for over a decade now. And I'm also a consultant in digital marketing space for some of the world's biggest global brands. So I'm in a unique space to talk about some of these challenges. I have these challenges myself at my own institution, so I can totally relate with what we're talking about today. So one of the things that we're all experiencing really is the greater competition for students. And as we see less traditional students coming into the university environment, we see a lot of students that are coming back for professional training, for graduate programs, and for certifications. We also see this intense competition between nonprofit and for-profit institutions, and that's really changing the marketplace in terms of how we all interact with students and really do business. And the last thing is really, even universities that don't have recruiting challenges do have challenges on their campus. They're trying to find the right student for the right program. That might be a specific student for a graduate program, or a specific student for a department or for a college. So regardless of your enrollment picture, every campus has some type of enrollment or competition challenge. We also see different funding connected to graduation rates, retention, and satisfaction, and that's changing the marketplace of higher ed. And last, really what we want to talk about today are those rising expectations for personalization and digital experiences. Great brands outside of education are really creating these awesome experiences, and education really needs to catch up. So let's set the foundation. A brand is a promise, or a sum of expected experiences. It's that symbolic representation that holds memories and emotions. As universities, we always want our brand image to be a positive representation of our brand. So when someone sees our brand, they have a great emotional connection because of the great experiences attached to it. But university brands are different than all other brands because university brands are lifetime brands. They can be the most expensive investment in our lives. They can also be the symbol for the most important memories in our lives. But unlike all other brands, university brands become part of our identity. We carry those university brands with us forever. And there's no better time than now to start thinking about your total university experience. So what makes a great experience? Well, it's your experience. The best experiences are personalized. It's really no secret that most successful businesses are learning how to personalize their relationship with you digitally. Think about shopping, restaurants, healthcare, finance, and banking. These are all about creating very personalized, really valuable, engaging experiences. We know all industries are using digital to create these authentic, personalized experiences, and education really needs to do the same. So what does personalization mean? Well, it's pretty simple. Regardless of the experience, all university stakeholders, students, parents, faculty, administration, staff, alumni, and the community expect you know what they want, when they want it, and they expect all these experiences to be authentic connections regardless of the device. Seamless experiences across all devices. So important. It's pretty simple why devices matter. We switch all day. We have a different device mix, and all of us are different. Some of us might use multiple devices at work, or at school, or at home, on the road. but the brand experience and the personalization must be consistent. And mobile is especially important because of the micro moments in our lives. Those moments when we are killing time in line, or waiting for a train, or waiting for our next class. Those less than 2-minute moments or micro moments can happen countless times during a day. And what are we doing during those micro moments? We are looking for answers. We're connecting with friends. We're trying to get things done. And we might even be having fun. But what is important for universities to realize is that your university is part of thousands of micro moments. So what does your university look like when you search for it? Not the homepage. When you search for registration information, financial aid documents, class schedules, bus schedules, your major advisor. I mean, I can go on and on. I'm not just talking about your front page. I'm talking about the totality of your website and those web experiences. What do they look like on that phone? You could pause this video right now and start to search through some of the things I just mentioned. See what your university looks like. Is it the experience that you want others to have? It's easy to think about all this as generalized, but let's meet some of these folks from the campus experience era to really bring this stuff to life. Online Oliver, he's a mobile digital native. He needs 100% online education to balance his complicated life of work and family. High-Low Hank is a high-performing, low socioeconomic student who needs support and great experiences to be retained. A+ Ashley has already applied to more than 6 universities because she's a great student and she's going to be highly recruited and have lots of really great offers. Comeback Cindy is looking for great career opportunities and placement. That's why she's coming back to the university. Transfer Thomas is spending the last few years with your university, but he needs to have a mix of personalized and engaging student services as well as really great digital learning options. International Isaiah is coming a long way to study with you. He wants to not only see the cultural footprint at your university, but he wants to engage in that footprint before he even gets to campus. Alumni Allie loves her university, but she feels disconnected as a graduate. Bring in the Adobe Experience Cloud and have one platform that can address multiple campus goals. Online Oliver has great digital learning experiences thanks to the digital communities and the mobile-friendly learning management system. High-Low Hank is retained because of the amazing digital portal helping him know when deadlines are coming and his personalized mobile-friendly messaging around advising financial aid and graduation requirements. A+ Ashley is recruited thanks to the peer-led digital communities and the optimized multi-channel communication messaging. Comeback Cindy is recruited because of the flexible digital learning options and that personalized engagement around careers, alumni, and professional readiness. Transfer Thomas has those personalized experiences that help him know about graduation deadlines, when to fill out those mobile-friendly forms, and that support he needs to launch his career. International Isaiah is recruited because of that community he could experience before he even got to campus. Alumni Allie gives back to that university that she loves because of the authentic communication and those great giving stories that really helps her understand where her gifts are going. As you can see, there are multiple journeys happening on your campus. Everyone is different, yet everyone expects the same thing: great experiences. It's time for higher education, the most important brand of your life, to deliver those great experiences. Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks, Stephen. Now let's take a look at how this works. Every student journey is an experience. You have to think about the entire process of being a student, from awareness and consideration to the conversion stage when a student applies. Once they have accepted, how can the student experience be different? Through a personalized student portal. And finally, once they graduate, how can we keep them engaged? It's all about making being a student easier and through the way people these days want to be communicated with. So the way we do this is through 4 simple steps. First, we capture the digital behavior of people interacting with your school through digital channels. Based upon that data, we deliver personalized content to every device. We continue to measure and learn how people are interacting with us, and we get better with more knowledge and data. And finally, we orchestrate each student journey the way that student wants to move through the process, creating an emotional connection between that student and your school. So when you do this, you'll see amazing results. You will attract better students. You will make students feel their time and money at your institution was valuable to them. And you can improve the alumni experience, ultimately increasing donations. It's all done through the Adobe Experience Cloud, the digital framework of student transformation.